Charles
shit.
Could never have a straightforward go live, can we? But hey, we're live, and welcome along to the Thursday night fully loaded hangout from the Braindom channel. And already we've got some Motorbikes in here, and Mrs. B.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Mrs. B.
You know what? I keep thinking people are actually going to go hi back, but then of course they can't, can they? But of course you can in the text, you can in the Q&A, which I haven't even switched on yet. So let's do that now. Just trying to get
That really Mrs. B? I didn't recognise her without all that shit all over her face.
Peggy's looking for bonus points, I think.
I never win anyway.
He's on about me creosoting.
Am I sitting here now then, am I?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. I wasn't expecting you to get involved so soon.
Oh, go away, thank you.
No, you're alright, you're fine. Yeah, so anyway, welcome along to the fully loaded hangout on a Thursday. And already we have some Motorbikes down the bottom here. And so, as per usual, what we'll do is we'll go through the people at the bottom and get them to say hello. And then we'll go back to them very shortly after checking out the Q&A to ask them if they've got any news and topics that they prepared over the last week for tonight.
Don't hold your breath.
So let's start in the order of who am I, UK number one, Dave?
Well, I'm going to give my usual standard greeting. Thanks for coming, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the hangout, and we'll see you next week.
Fantastic. Cheers, Dave.
Never gets old.
Never gets old. Suffering, Dave. Would you like to say hello to the viewers? You're not too busy down there, mate. We'll come back to it in about 20 seconds. Hang on.
Yeah, hang on, that'll be all over. I'm like a fucking little sparrow, mate. Hop on and hop off. That's what the missus says, anyway. Anyway, there you go. I can see you now.
Cheers, Andy. Let's go and get Skeggy Cruiser to say hello.
Hello, people. Oops. Lot of an order, little devil.
Shut that door, darling. You're a sweetheart.
Yeah, I hope those holes
Did
didn't...
you had a haircut?
Yeah, sort of. I got fed up of it.
Hey, we'll get to news and topics in a minute, Mrs. B. Let's go across to Richard Carbiker. Would you like to say hello to everybody?
Hello.
Excellent. Always full of enthusiasm is hello. Keith, would you like to say hello to everyone?
Hello, boys and girls.
It's that creepy wave no one likes. Excellent. And let's go across to Bobby from New York. How you doing, buddy?
What's up, folks?
Cricket noise. There we go.
Oh, I was thinking the crack of the willow.
Excellent. So, what are you pointing already?
Q&A.
Oh, you can tell what Mrs. B's about, can't you?
Yeah,
Right.
It's really organised.
so bossy.
Oh, you watch it, Keith.
Right, okay, let's go to Q&A. So,
Nothing like a bossy woman, mate, especially when she's got you tied up.
as long as you know the safe word.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking hell, that fucking hurts.
Oh, man.
Right. Okay, let's go to the Q&A and let's say hello to Big Kev over in Australia.
Morning, Kev.
Morning, Kev.
Morning, Kev.
Morning. Good morning.
Good day, mate.
Morning, mate. All right, excellent. Also, we've got Revved Up Biker, and he says hello to my two-wheel buddies.
Evening.
Hello, buddy.
Evening.
Hello.
And also, we've got T-Biker. He says,
It's biker.
Smiley face.
It's biker, not T-biker.
It clearly
Uh,
isn't.
T-Biker.
No, it's
Must be Kurt.
Biker.
biker.
The T is silent.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good start.
Excellent. Hi,
I'm going to
Biker.
call him Iker. I'm going to assume the B is silent too.
Just call me Mister. Okay. Oh, and Feverish Ferret's just popped his head up and he says, Feverish Ferret's in the house, yo.
He didn't say
What's that?
Yo was silent.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Why did you say it then?
as far as how comes I heard it, yeah.
Invisible. Right, invisible. Right, okay, then, let's move on.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What a confused face.
I'm gonna at some point, Mr. B, your screen is gonna be so full of stuff we won't be able to see you.
I think that's the intention.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when is that coming? Because we all need to book our ticket.
Okay. Oh, what? Some more people saying hello now. Let's quickly go to those as well. Gazatron, he says evening all,
Evening.
Evening.
Yes.
Evening all.
and also Steve Gelvia says hi all.
Hi, mate.
I guess.
Congratulations on passing your CBT.
And is MT.
Mm.
He's doing his CBT, MT.
MT. Did they call it the MT01 or the MT125? I can't remember.
Well, yeah, MT
Oh,
125.
MT125.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a question for you. What do you do when your MT is full?
Yeah. Come on.
Ow.
Fill it up again.
That was awful.
Ride it till it's
That's
empty.
standard now.
Well, yeah.
Well, we
Well-
don't expect anything less from you, Beast.
Thank you. Thank you, Dave.
Or more.
Right. So it's all going well so far. So let's go and cross our panel and ask them what news and topics they've prepared for this evening. And let's start with who am I, UK number one?
Dave.
Dave.
Hi, all. Well, news. I'm still building the Millennium Falcon, and I'm feeling better. And topics, I haven't really got any topics this week, I'm afraid. Sorry about that.
Good stuff. So the Millennium Falcon, Millennium Falcon is.
How can you say Millennium and not Falcon?
You just something up.
It's been a long week. It's been a long week. Okay, so cheers for that, Dave. Let's go across to topic Andy. You got any news and topics for tonight, buddy?
Yeah, I had a little thing on Tuesday night. Bobby asked us if we ever have a sort of a cock up on a vid, and I was like, nah, never do. Blah blah blah. I did today. Sod's law, you know, Bobby. You brought up. Do you know, I went 60 miles to a really haunted place, and I was going to do this vlog on this haunted place, a place that I actually dread. And I'll tell you, I'm really quite dreading it. I was dreading it, and I took a handheld camera. And I went round this place, got back to the house, 60 miles down the road, put it onto the computer, fuck all.
The ghost
So-
has switched it off.
I had it on, don't you worry, but I'm going to go back if I get a chance tomorrow or Saturday and do it all again.
That's dedication for you, that is, Andy.
Well, at least you had some practice, Andy.
Yeah. Oh, I was pissed off, I tell you.
Well, know you when you go back, wouldn't they?
Did you feel the hand come and just switch it off when he was
No, I
recording?
didn't at all, mate. I was glad to get out of there, I must admit.
He had to clean his glasses several times.
Mm.
That was the hand.
Hang on.
What about topics, Andy? You got any topics?
Hang on.
Oh,
Hang on.
Doing?
stop.
Oh, that's better. I can see you now. Topics. What the hell are they?
They're
They have a big note every twice.
A topic. That's a sweet, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. They're quite nice, actually. You don't see many of them about now, do you, the old topic bars?
No. You used to get them in one of them boxes with the minis in as well.
Did you?
Yeah,
Can't
I'm
remember
sure you
that.
Yeah, you could, yeah. Is it me or have we kind of
I
gone
don't
off?
know. I think I took you completely off topic, mate.
I think you did, so thanks for that topic about going off topic. That's been brilliant. So let's go across the thank you, Andy. Let's go across the Skeggy Cruiser and see what news and topics he's got.
Well, news, not really too much, but I did spend today being Suffolk Andy.
I saw your picture at the church.
Today being Suffolk Andy. What a revelation. Revelation? Yeah, revelation, that'll do.
Oh, God.
So no, I haven't really got a topic, I'm sorry.
No problem at all. Well, that's great. Thank you very much.
On the board.
Yeah. Right, let's go across to Richard, car and biker. News and topics from you, buddy.
He's usually got loads.
What's he said? Someone please play the cricket noise.
If you're in a bank, if you're in a bank and you had somebody push in front of you, would you grab them by the rucksack and then ignore them? Or, alternatively, how has your vlogging style changed since you first started? Hang on.
Yeah. Okay. I think we'll go with the rucksack.
Well, I only say this because I went out for a long ride the other day, right down south, and over Ipswich way, and I thought I'd nip in a bank, and I was just sorting through my wallet, and this gorilla of a bloke just dropped straight in front of me. But I sorted him out, don't worry about that. I don't care how big he was.
Was it you that grabbed him by the sack?
By the sack? I would have killed him if he'd have done that.
Grabbed him by the sack and swung him round.
They're now dangling on the floor now.
Let's stop talking about sacks and how sore they might be. Moving on.
As for the other bit about as your vlogging style changed, you can't ask that question anymore because I asked it on Benny Boy Biker's little hangout that they did, and everyone in turn went through and answered it properly.
Yeah, but they're newbies, they don't understand. Ask him again next week.
I will do. I don't think they quite got the joke.
Hey,
Well, in my first vlog, I did this.
yeah.
Second one.
You can always next week just ask them if their vlogging styles changed since last week. Anyway,
When's that hung out on? I think I'll visit the Q&A for that one.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, we can all ask that question in a slightly different way, maybe. Right,
Yeah,
excellent.
it's on the Friday night after on the raffle.
Ah, right, okay. Well, I'll definitely go to that one next week, I think, and have a look in. Right, let's. Thanks, Richard. Let's go across to Keith. Wyvern Viker, have you got any news or topics for us today, buddy?
No.
Awesome.
No topics. Some news. I've been taking advantage of the lighter nights, and I've been on a couple of ride-outs this last couple of evenings, which is rather nice, having had a pretty crappy winter, so it's been nice to get on the bike again, because I missed out at the weekend, because we had a really good weekend weather-wise. Unfortunately, I wasn't on my bike, so I went for a little quick ride out tonight, and I went for a quick ride out last night as well, and really enjoyed it. So it's nice to have the light nights again.
Well, I'm jealous. I want it to rain on everybody until I'm back on two wheels again.
Although last night I made a slight cock up. I went to see a mate of mine who lives on a narrowboat, and he lives in like a secure marina. And I turned up, didn't check if he was in or not. Turned up, somebody kindly let me through the gate, and he got locked behind. Only to discover that he wasn't home. He was in bloody Scotland. So I had to wait over half an hour until someone decided to go out the bloody place before I could get out. Otherwise, I thought we were going to be there all night.
I thought you were going to tell us that you made a mistake because he lives on a narrowboat and you parked round the back.
Park around the side.
He says to me, "Why didn't you check I was in first?" I said, "Well, normally you are in. I didn't think to check." So luckily, somebody did turn up eventually. Otherwise, I would have been there all bloody night, waiting for the gate to open. There's a lesson there. If you're going anywhere like that, check whoever you're going to visit is bloody in.
That's a good idea. Good advice. Yeah. If you're going anywhere and you're arranging to meet someone, make sure they're going to be there.
You're not the sharpest knife in the box, are you?
No, I'm not. You know, I do have my moments.
He's more of a fork, really. A spoon.
Or a spork.
Roof.
I have to say, I've noticed his language is getting worse in these videos.
Oh no.
Is he? You giving
Well,
him-
we have voted him the most likely this year to do something outlandish.
No, I don't think. I hope it's not going to me. I really don't. I can't help it. It's those bastard drivers that keep upsetting me.
There he goes
Hey,
again!
starting again.
There he goes again!
In fact, last night I had a perler pull out in front of me, but then when I got home to upload it, I realised I didn't have my frigging camera on. So
Perler.
perler.
Euphemism.
No,
Yeah, Perler.
no,
Is that a euphemism for what Andy was doing?
no.
Must have been a really exciting moment.
Mine's always quick.
Only a man.
Wasn't so much. Wasn't so much.
What a Perler means now.
It wasn't so much a necklace; it was a medallion.
Listen, you got the Vicar of Dibley next to Andy there. Just wonder what the hell you like talking about? Does that mean I got minus 100 points in the quiz already?
Yeah.
I think it means you've got a price on your head.
Oh my god.
Right now.
God.
Wow, that was risque. Excellent. Let's move on quickly
Yes.
and go to Bobby over in New York. You got any news and topics, buddy?
Okay, a few bits of news. One, I personally thought the Vicar of Dibley was kind of cute. I'm just saying.
Stop digging, babe.
Two, Mrs. B, those bangs are banging. I love it. Looks good. Let's see. Three, it's been raining like crap over here. You guys sent your weather over here, and I'd like you to take it back.
I got someone. Don't keep it.
I mean, look at me. I don't mind, getting a little wet from time to time, but, come on. Seriously? Now, I did another bit of news. Sunday, I did a ride out with Mark 4303, or Mark S4303. If you guys know Mark, he's really cool dude, and I just posted up the first of the videos today. And I love the idea of getting out and riding with people, which brings me to my topic. The topic that I have is when you get a chance to do a ride out with folks, let's say you might want to do a dual vlog if you have your Bluetooth headsets and stuff like that. How do you feel about language? Not necessarily your own, but let's say the person you're riding with. If they happen to, throw out a bunch of expletives and you're typically the type that doesn't, do you leave them in? Do you cut them out? What do you do? Oh, there you go.
Okay, do you leave expletives in your videos?
Leave mine out.
Well, it's about context, really, I think. But anyway, let's not go there right now. Let's not go there right now. And
Let's cut to David.
That's David.
Anyway, Geraldine.
Oh dear. Okay.
Hey, I loved that show. I thought she was a
I think he'll be needing a bloody vicar shortly for his bloody service.
That's right.
Bloody funeral.
Okay, so some great news and topics there, guys. Thanks very much. Mrs. B's been making notes.
I haven't. I've been drawing a picture of Mr. B.
Looks nice.
I look like
God.
Mr. B.
There we go.
Hang on, no wonder he's short, he's got no legs.
Got no arms. Oh my word. Anyway.
I see Richard joining in.
What?
Why?
Okay.
Have you oiled
Going down really well.
Are your boots still squeaking, Andy?
What's squeaking?
Are your
No,
boots
they're all lubed up now, mate.
all lubed up?
Yeah. Excellent. Right. Okay. So we've got the topics. We've got some Q&A. We've got a quiz in 40 minutes.
Uh-oh.
But we have got some Q&A coming in, so let's go and attack that one. And some are about topics. So let's go for the hellos first of all. And Cheshire Biker says, "Evening, everyone," from Terry.
Evening, Terry.
Yeah, Terry.
Hello.
Hello.
Hotel. Excellent. Then
Oh,
we got a question. Oh, is that Tosh joining?
Looks like a Spider-Man.
No, he looks like a victim that's been. He looks like a victim.
He looks like a cremation victim, really.
No, they're about to put the lights on. It's Mastermind.
Oh, right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hi to the Mr. Biker. Now we can't reveal his. We can't reveal his name, and he's been hidden. We're going to use actors' voices to.
I say, how the fuck is everybody? Wah!
He ain't right, is he? He's not right.
No.
Tosh, there's a little white box on your wall with a little clicky thing on it. Press the clicky thing.
Yeah, gives you a bit of light, mate.
Oh, fuck me. Hang on. I'll put 50p a meter.
Nothing like being prepared.
And that was nothing like being prepared.
Alright.
Hey!
Hey! And then there was light.
Oh, turn it
Oh,
off.
hang on a minute.
Tosh!
Something's Right. Excellent. Welcome along, Tosh.
Tosh is my
Excellent.
friend.
Tosh is excited.
Hi, Tosh.
I need to move up a bit. Up one click. Clicky, clicky.
Favourite spirits question.
I was going to, but before we do that,
Favourite spirits came in first.
Clicky, you look like...
yeah, I know. Okay, right. So it's a question for Suffolk Candy. I'm going to bring it up. Mrs. B's going to read it out, and I'll be back in a second.
Yeah.
There you go. There goes Mrs. B.
Question
We've got
for
some
Candy. How do you know if you have a spirit guide?
Oh my God! For a program like this,
All your shelves are level.
Well, no.
yeah.
Think of something else.
Do you keep
Spirit
getting
level.
lost if you don't? Do you keep getting lost if you haven't got a guide?
What?
Do you keep getting lost if you haven't got a guide?
That's true. Yeah, I usually find that a tom-tom's pretty good.
Does a spirit guide help you to only drink one type of alcohol?
No, seriously. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I'll try to answer it as quick as it's a fucking massive question. Everybody's got them. They're always there, but you have to learn how to use the mind to find them. That's all I can tell you without getting into it too deep and having this lot rip the fuck out of it. So
They're always there.
yeah, so they're always there.
All the time.
All I can say, I'm glad it's not one of the questions in
And
the
you've
quiz.
got more than, then you've got more than one. You've got several.
They don't let on, do they?
They will if you know if they're there. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I
they're,
mean
the,
to like other people.
No, but they let you know.
they're the ones that if you happen to be walking down a dark alley, they make the.
Richard, Rich,
I'm starting to go into bed with the light on now after all this talk.
I'm not even going to bed.
just thought I'd let you know, Rich, it's me.
Is it?
I've
You know
got
that thing I did earlier? It'll clean up. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I saw it. I know what happened.
just to let you know, Andy, I've got my own spirit guide. It's, it's a marker pen, and I just put a line on the brandy where I've got to.
Mine's usually out of a gin bottle, I must admit, but I like a little drop of gin.
Mr. B, what's time?
Andy.
Pardon?
Thank you.
Well, that's a massive subject, and it's not really the place to answer that sort of thing. But if he wants to know, tell him to private message me, and I'll see what I can do for him.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Can anybody tell me the time?
Yes, I can.
4:26. It's 4:26 p.m. There you go.
4:20 p.m.
4:26 p.m.
Excellent. Time for a beer.
Right, come on. Question from Big Kev.
Oh, I'm reading it. Okay. In Adrian Nickelodeon's last video, he talked about getting a small piece of metal in his eye while riding. He talked about some people wearing glasses for extra protection. Does the panel have any thoughts? Okay. Right, well, as per usual, we'll throw it open to the panel first of all. Does anyone want to take that one?
Visors.
I used to wear glasses all the time. Sunglasses, scratch resistant, shatterproof sunglasses under my visor. But nowadays I tend to just use the visor. But I don't ride with the visor up. I ride it with it cracked open, but not up.
Can't be a good crap.
Yeah, I say just use the visor. Close the visor. It helps.
Yeah, I just said in all weather, you know, because I mean, okay, well, we'll come back to me in a minute, but you say you leave it cracked open. Is that to stop it misting up?
No, I like having air going across my face. It's just one of those things. Even in the car, I like having the vent blowing on my face. But I mean, and older helmets that are starting to not fit properly tend to have a draft underneath anyway, and it'll blow past your face. So I'll leave them down. But
So if you're in a car and somebody else is driving, do you hang your head out of the window? So like
an old dog.
yeah.
The vision that I got in my head as soon as he said it is that I could just imagine him with his head out the window with his tongue out going, what? We're talking about having the breeze across your face.
I'm
as your
sure
dog.
Mrs. B thinks her luck's in. She's on a promise now.
Yeah.
Gonna make you all dibbly.
Okay.
I want to know, does he make that noise when he's doing it?
I'm sure I don't want to know the answer to that question.
Only when he's drunk and he's falling asleep.
When Billy Connolly described it as growling at the beaver, he didn't mean it literally.
Right, pulling this out of the gutter a bit.
Bobby's gone.
Yes, I would wear glasses if I was feeling the need to.
Do you need glasses for muff diving then?
No, it's just,
And if it splashes.
it's just to keep the splashes away from your eyes.
Yeah.
How do you use your tongue with your visor down there?
Flip face.
Yes, flip face is always good. Never right when
He cracks it open.
It's not his helmet, it's just got a flip face.
Oh, man. Oh, right. So, question. Right. Yes. Someone got metal in their eye.
It's going to take a little while, to bring it back,
Yeah. Metal in the eye. Riding. What do you guys think about extra protection?
Ah, now we're back. Back in the room.
I think it might be a bit difficult to ride with Durex or mates over your head.
Quite hard to breathe. You got a hole in it, do you?
No, it's easy. You just stick what are them long white things that you use?
Don't just go back into context though. Dave likes to breeze across his face.
Gonna have something across his face.
Oh man, right there is a breeze across your face. It's like, hey, hang on.
Is it better to have a line clip on your nose as well?
A breeze across your face is known as a fanny fart.
Oh, God, right, okay, so...
I'm not going to look to see if my missus has got any clothes pegs here now.
Bobby's losing it. Come on, lads. Bobby's losing it. Let's bring it back.
Do you do that, David? Do you do the same thing when you're having to go around these curtains?
Right, okay, let's try and drag it back on track now. Now, one thing I don't know, and maybe Big Kev can tell me, is how did Adrian Nickelodeon get some metal in his eye? Did he not have a visor? What? How could that happen? Because obviously, if you've got a visor and you would have it down, I would expect. So, has anyone seen that video on the panel?
No.
I haven't.
Nope.
Okay, so yeah, in terms of eye protection now, I mean, I personally always have my visor down when I'm going at any speed above 30 miles an hour, because of that very reason, pretty much. And when I was younger, I got hit by a bee in the eye when I was doing about 50, and that really hurt.
And a brick.
Ah, yeah, but the visor was down for the brick.
Mm-hmm.
There's a video on that. But that was at a much faster speed. So that pretty much saved my life anyway when I had the visor down on that one. But anyone else in terms of visor and stuff, eye protection? Anyone?
Have you seen what Gazatron has said? That's probably why he had that crash.
I have to ride with my visor open because if I have it closed, I can smell my own breath, and it's fucking terrible.
Oh my god.
Okay. So yeah. Anyone here got anything in? No, I'm not going to ask that question.
Maybe the trick is to do the Jim Payne homemade pin lock system.
Yeah,
Do you ever remember them videos where he did his own pin lock made out of 2 visors welded together with an air gap between for double glazing? Double protection.
That would work.
No.
Does anybody have a problem with their pin lock at the moment steaming up because the air's getting in because of the seals not sealed?
No.
No, because I haven't been able to ride since December.
I only get that problem when the seal is not sealed.
That's weird, because I'm having that problem. I wonder what it is.
Is it because your seal is not sealed?
Looking at.
I reckon the seal might not be sealed myself.
Yeah, because if it's not sealed, it might steam up.
Well,
Or leak oil if it's a BMW seal.
Get rid of the seal, get a walrus. No,
Really? Did that just happen?
Yeah.
Did we actually get onto a seal?
I don't think any of us are looking forward to getting onto a seal at any time. Too.
Oh no.
No, we're not about that. Bobby, come on.
That's more specialist than this
Well,
channel.
yeah, you can't
Yeah,
be.
that's really specialist. There'll be someone, the FBI are cracking your door down to see if you've got any seal porn.
Ew.
no. You say porn? Or seal spunk?
Seal porn.
Oh.
To be honest though, prawns are quite small, aren't they? But anyway, let's move on.
Not if you get one in your eye.
Or in the back of your fucking throat, I tell you.
Is that what you said it was?
Yeah, you have to walk around with her the rest of the fucking week.
Yeah, it's insulting though, isn't it?
On you, Andy.
I hear you gargling. Good.
It's the smell of fish afterwards I don't like.
Getting drunk 12-year-old boys.
I'll tell you what, I fucking hate kippers.
Right, so excellent, that's great. So thanks for that question, Kev. Have you got any more for
I've
yourself?
actually got a question. I have got a serious question.
What's
It's
your
a serious
question,
one.
boss?
They say that a blue whale's penis is as long as a bus. Who measured it?
Is that a bendy bus?
That's a small one.
Depends on its mood, I suppose.
I'm not quite sure if the genitalia of a whale is kind of on topic for what we're talking about tonight, to be honest.
You can make.
I don't know. They used to make. I mean, generally speaking, they used to make aprons out of the foreskin, and you could always say that mechanic working on your bike with an apron made from a blue whale's foreskin.
Yeah, and
That'd
they
be quite an apron, wouldn't it?
used to
An
use
apron
whale
the size of a
for
bus.
weatherproofing.
An apron for everybody, I think.
Well, shall we move on from aprons?
I thought this was part of the quiz. Is this not part of the quiz?
You did say there was a twist in it.
I'm saying it's Reg Varney.
That question about aprons.
I'm saying.
I think I joined the wrong hangout.
Are we having a quiz then?
Yes, we're having a quiz. Hey Chase, how you doing?
What's up? How you doing?
Excellent, we're all good, thank you. You got no camera, dude?
No, I'm actually, I can only stay for a few minutes. I got the wife coming home, and then we're also babysitting tonight, but I saw you guys online. I had to stop by and say hi.
Oh, that was his
Hello, you mate.
Is that live pictures?
Do what?
Is he on something or what?
Richard.
It looks like a motorbike.
No, not him.
I can see white rabbits.
I'm talking about Richard.
Hey, it was just Easter, so I'm celebrating.
Really?
Richard, come out of the Matrix. Come out of the Matrix. You can't see white rabbits.
I want the red pill. Give me.
You've
Why
been
don't I
working
take
that
the red
code far too much today. Now have a relaxing time.
He'll be seeing white rabbits when he does that iron butt, I can tell you.
Yeah, it's funny, when I opened up my channel and I had that as my avatar, some dude from Australia said that was him. I don't know how true it is, but he sent me a message and said you can use the picture. So I was like, all right, cool.
That's not you wheeling it then.
No, God, no. I wouldn't do that.
It's pillion.
Not as a bunny rabbit, anyway.
I think he has answered the Adrian Nickelodeon question, though, hasn't he?
Oh,
Yeah.
where is it? Where's the queue? Oh, it's there. I've got it.
Who's answered it?
With that picture, that's how you would
Yeah.
avoid getting pieces of metal in your eye. Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Fair
can
comment.
You get fair in your eye instead.
Yep. So let's move on.
Do you mean
Excellent, brilliant. Yeah, we've sorted it right. Yeah, so if you're getting metal in your eye, all you need to do is dress up like a rabbit.
Exactly.
Exactly.
better than a poke?
And they do get a lot of sex, rabbits do.
Wait, Skeggy, did you cut your hair?
What?
Did you cut your hair?
I did, yeah.
Nice.
See, it's
Look
not
at
just
that.
me.
Skeggy, you're fit. I'll do ya.
Okay, so we're not actually doing any
We'll move
I'll
on.
move on.
Hold on,
That's a great idea. Speed dating on a hangout.
just for Tosh this, I'm just gonna oh, you go, Tosh. Oh, you're liking that, aren't you?
Talking
Oh,
about in the Navy.
oh, you want the win? Oh.
That's in the gravy.
If I do that, I suspect stuff will fall out.
Can you come and stroke my side bit, Skeggy?
Oh look, come with look. Let's stop stroking any hair anywhere.
Everything of mine, Skeggy.
That is my new Go on, Andy, do it again, and I will promise I won't do it again if you do. Just one more time.
Do what?
It's my new favourite thing.
Go on, Andy.
Come on, Andy. Tosh missed it the first time.
I did, yeah.
He's gearing up.
I'm not doing it again. I'm not going to entertain this. I'm not entertaining this stuff.
Go on.
What?
Go on.
Right.
I'll tell you what, that's clearly his muff diving face, isn't it, really?
I think I've definitely come back to the wrong hangouts.
Hang on, look, I'm getting loads of subscribers coming in. What's going on?
The thing is, when normal people say it, they turn on and go, "Ah, la, la, la." He does it, he goes, "Ah, la, 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 la."
Anyone watching this, please ask a question about motorbikes. It'd be awesome. Thank you.
Don't worry, we can turn any question you give us to anything else that we want.
I tell you what I like best about motorbikes is the noise they make. It's kind of a...
Can you ride a motorbike?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow, wow.
I'm probably waiting for someone to say that. I think he means about seals.
What about seals? No, I don't think he wanted to talk about seals.
It looks like Keith's getting ready for a seal.
I'm getting ready for muff diving. I just need my plan coming back just to stop me falling in later.
Oh.
You need
I'm
to
pretty sure you don't need to go that deep.
Oh.
You haven't seen her.
you got to have
The waders on.
Is there an echo? Echo! Echo! Echo!
Hey Keith, if you want to do diving, you got to have the porn music, dude. You know, I mean, come on.
Let's try and pull it back from the depths that we have sunk. And Gazatron helps out with a question saying, when I ride with the visor up, I cover my eyes with my hand to stop any crap getting in my eyes. Which does help, of course, in causing accidents. But
That's just silly.
To be fair, my brother-in-law, when my brother-in-law was driving a van for a living, if he was heading towards a gap that looked too small, he just shut his eyes and aimed. He literally just aimed the Ford Transit at the gap, shut his eyes, and actually squeezed in like this. And come out the other side, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" He went, "Oh, if I'm going to crash, I don't want to see it." I should have just sat here like this. It's like, really? Yeah, not
No
good.
one else do that though when you're going under a bridge. Do you not talk?
No.
What?
On a bike, maybe.
if it's a low bridge.
To be fair, Andy, you've never had that problem.
I do if I'm on stilts.
There's not many people that have gone under a low bridge that haven't ducked that are still around.
What
To
you
be
have
fair,
to
though, Andy ducks when he goes in through a door, doesn't he?
What was that? Did somebody say Andy's got ducks?
do? No, it's a very short.
She's saying I don't have to duck at low bridges, you know, but.
Oh, fucking hell.
Ah,
The only place you will.
Right. Okay.
Look, I'm like a boss. Oh yeah.
I need a wee.
Like. Hey,
right.
Right. So, Rev that Biker comes up with a really useful question about motorbikes, and he says, how many rabbits can you fit on a motorbike?
Is that rental?
Depends how many batteries you've got to put in them.
And that's all according if they're rampant as well.
I saw something on Facebook today that made me laugh. It said, "You know you're a good mum when you take the batteries out of your vibrator to put in your kids' toys."
Is
You're gonna always strap to the top of your son's head and tell him he's a rhinoceros.
I see this as a challenge for every question put up tonight to bring it down to the lowest level we can.
Oh my
You mean
word.
that's not what you normally do?
No,
That is
it's not a challenge.
at all.
I'm usually pretty good bringing light-hearted comments to the hangout.
You know what? To be honest, I have to say that was probably one of the easiest challenges for this panel. To be honest, that's not really a stretch, is it?
It'd be much harder to do it the other way.
No, you're not going to take a lot. It's not going to take a lot of doing, is it? With the sort of questions we get on this hangout, actually turning it into that sort of thing. Especially if you get Hootie McBoobs join and whatever the other one was called.
Jingling.
Yeah, Hootie McBoobs and all that stuff. But anyway, I think Mrs. B has got a question, and the question was raised by Bobby.
Yeah.
And
Dun, dun, dun.
when you to do a ride out and do a dual vlog with another rider, and they do a big swear, what do? Do you cut it out? Do you leave it in? And we'll go to Bobby first since you posed the question.
Oh, over to Bobby then, all the way to New York.
All right, that's fine. I think, honestly, I try not to do it myself, although I have slipped, and I'm pretty sure I will. But if someone else is riding with me and we're doing vlog together, I think I like to leave it as natural to the person as possible. You know, the only thing I'll ever cut out, like if they say another vlogger's actual name, which kind of happened on the vlog that I just posted today, you know, I'll cut that out because if that person doesn't want their name out there, I'm not putting it out there, you know. But, you know, if somebody drops a couple of F-bombs here and there, whatever, they're doing it. It's them. Let them do it, you know. So I just I figure it's better to let them be them and not censor other people.
There is that, but you got the other side. Like you say, occasionally you'll slip whilst vlogging, which means when you're not vlogging, you will be your normal self, and you may use the F-bomb more frequently. So if in that case, I would probably ask you if you and I was doing it, I'd ask you, do you want me to take out the F-bombs?
Alright, that makes sense.
Because you don't normally use them in your vlogs, whereas other people, they don't care, they use them all the time. So in that case, I would leave them in.
Yeah.
All right. As far as myself, I don't fucking curse. Fuck that.
I don't.
So, Mr. B, why do you always cut out my swearing?
Huh?
When we do dual vlogs, I swear a lot, and you tend to beep it.
Because
You're not swearing at him.
well, to be honest, yours are kind of it's more effective to do a bleep than it is to actually hear it. I think sometimes. Does that make sense? I think it does. Sometimes a bleep is more aesthetically pleasing.
That'd be a good idea. Would you actually put in a bleep where there is no swearing when you think it warrants one, then swear and then bleep it out?
Well, yeah, I mean that's a twist on it, but yeah, I think I may have.
I never swear unless it's warranted.
But sometimes, well, yeah, I mean I swear in context, but if I'm having a great day, then you probably won't hear any expletives at all. If I'm not having a brilliant day, but you know, or someone does something stupid, I'll probably leave it in, and I'll probably leave it in, and I won't edit it out. Another time, it's light-hearted. I might beep it instead because it's meant to be light-hearted and not to offend. So there's a lot of context involved in when I bleep or don't bleep.
Carry on.
That's me. Let's go to Mr. Blasphemy himself, Suffolk Andy.
I don't swear. I never swear on my vlogs.
So what's your thoughts on that topic, Andy?
I don't mind as long as it's not over excessive. I don't care. There's one word I don't like, C-U-N-T. I probably wouldn't like that if that was.
What did you just call me?
If that was all over a vlog, I don't like that word.
Well, that used to be a good word.
I don't like that word, but I don't care as long as that's in context and the people are being themselves. You can't make somebody not be themselves. So if they swear a little bit, let's, swear a little bit, but not excessively.
That word actually used to be a decent word. I mean,
Yeah.
that meant a woman of noble birth. So. Yeah. I never understood why they made such a big deal.
Still does, doesn't it? People call me that all the time.
I just assumed there were a lot of people wanting to see me next Tuesday.
But yeah, I mean, let's see what else we got. Everyone seems to have gone still. What's going on there?
I know this is really weird, but can I ask a very serious question that's not bike related, and it's a real short answer?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's 10 to 10.
No, seriously. Anybody here have anything at all to do with accounting or tax related shit?
No, in fact, I haven't even done my taxes yet.
No, I haven't done mine either.
No,
Uh,
I've got a big fine.
Does
I'm
anybody?
happy for a rebate.
that out.
No. The reason why I ask is how do you work your wages out? I was told it's whatever your wage is, take away 22%. 20% is tax, and 2% is your national insurance.
No, listen to taxman.com.
So
You go
I was
to
going to say.
taxman.com, enter it in there. It tells you what your PAYE and your national insurance is.
Yeah, when I was doing it, it was you work out your hourly rate, times it, work out your hourly rate, work out how much you get in a week, times that by 52, take off your allowance, which at the moment is 10 grand, divide that by 12, and then take off your percentages, and that's what you get left.
Yeah.
That's got
Simple as that, eh?
Yeah,
The only thing that's there is you said divide it by 52.
times it by 52.
Well,
Give
times
you,
it by,
divide it by 12 to give you your month's salary.
I'm going to say some years have 53 in.
There is a website, as Mrs. Beast just stated, that you can go to and it'll work it out for you. Not quite sure how we got onto that from swearing in videos and do you bleep it out or not.
Because Tosh is random, and that's why we love him.
Tosh,
It was just
are we going out on Saturday to sort out this ride?
maybe.
Yes, because
Don't forget the Vaseline.
I'll talk to you about it then.
Can I ask the panel a question?
Yes.
What's tax?
Can I ask
I
the
haven't
panel a
paid
question?
any fucking years.
Can I ask the panel a question? How do we actually get to answer these questions that people ask when we always go off subject?
Not going off subject, especially.
No. It's a serious question. I want an answer.
Well, I tell you, I've got it all worked out. The reason we got onto taxes about swearing on videos is because it's not actually taxes. It's fucking taxes.
Yeah, it is.
Start off. You have
Not
to
in
pay
my case.
taxes. And I pay
I pay income tax. I haven't got onto the other tax yet, but I'm interested. That one I'll pay.
Oh, it took me a minute.
At least they don't run a petrol station with all those taxes that go on them.
Well, yeah, anyway. We stopped talking about fucking tax!
It was just
Yeah.
a question.
Let's get some order in the room. Let's go to the Q&A.
Go on, Mrs. B, you sort them out.
Right, I don't know what
Yeah.
order these have come in, so I'm going
Skeggy
to go
Cruiser
to
once
Boy
swore on
Blue,
my video.
who says,
You're going to get taxed on that.
You swore on my video, Skeggy. You said, "Is that shit coming? Is that shit I can see on his seat?"
Yeah.
And it wasn't even my seat. It was Mr. B's. And it wasn't even my shit. It was Mr. B's.
That's going to be a pound in the pound, yeah?
Fuck that.
I think we should answer Gazatron's question here. Gazatron's got a very good question.
Oh, that's a really... Sorry, I didn't know what you said then, Tosh. I was reading what Revved Up Biker said, but that's a really good question.
What? We'll put it up then.
Okay. I heard from someone this week that he had his fairing bolt stolen. What's the weirdest thing you've ever had stolen from your bike?
My heart.
Oh, Tosh.
Oh.
I was just a little bit sick in my mouth then. Who am I, David?
The ability to ride it at the moment. Actually, I've had nothing stolen from my bike. I've never had a bike stolen. I've never had any items stolen from a bike. But the ability to ride it at the moment is the only thing that's stolen for me, I suppose. The stolen is the ability.
Oh.
Oh.
Bobby?
To cry.
I've only ever had one thing stolen from a bike, and it was weird. It was one of the rags that I used to wipe down my bike. It was stolen right off the side of the saddlebag.
That is weird.
That was
I
a
don't know
cat.
why anybody would do that.
Oh man, there's a rag. Let's steal it.
I once had a V sponge taken out of the ferry.
Let's go to Chase.
I've actually been very fortunate. Nothing has been stolen. However, I
We'll
would
look behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's your bike?
I would say my pride has been stolen several times, and almost slipping on the road, popping the clutch accidentally, cutting it off. So I'd say my pride is probably the most thing has been stolen.
Right. Nice one, Chase. Keith.
I've had the cover that covers my bike bloody nicked.
I'm glad you explained it.
Did they leave the bike behind? Because that's more
Yeah.
than
Yeah,
anything.
I
isn't it?
thought, I'm not looking at the shit thing. I'll take the cover. I'll take the cover instead.
Keith, was it a windy day?
No, it wasn't a windy day. No, because it had like a strap that you tie it down with, so it couldn't have blown away. Somebody literally unclipped it and walked off with it.
Well, maybe they like unclipped it and went, what the fuck? I wouldn't believe that one. No, you've got a different SVD.
No, it was when I had my 125.
Oh, that explains it then.
Hey, I tell you what, there's nothing wrong with 125. We all had one. Everybody's panel has had a 125.
I haven't.
No, I haven't.
I haven't.
Let's not go on to 125s.
Mine was a Honda H100A.
No, all right then.
You got anything stolen, Richard?
What? Is it me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I took my my bike in for a service and it came back with some bolts missing. Fairing bolts, so I don't know if that counts.
They nicked your bolts.
They nicked me bolts.
That's what Revved Up Biker was saying.
Yeah.
Nah, they forgot to put them in.
Nobody's actually nicked anything apart from that. Well, you say they forgot to put them in, but then they wanted to charge me £5 for a replacement. One bolt.
Rude.
I had somebody try and steal my number plate. So I've got that carbon number plate. Now, I know it's kind of a bit nice and it's carbon and all that kind of stuff, but it has got my number on, so it's not like you can just, oh, I'll put this in on my car, it'll look crap.
What do you mean a carbon plate?
It's, I mean, it's a standard plate, but the carbon lettering. So it's carbon fibre pieces on it.
Oh,
His number plate is HELL.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
You should get.
That's why it was nicked.
Does the number plate spell hell on two wheels?
No, it's my initials. To be fair, there's no point in me trying to hide it, because it's in loads of my videos, because I can't bother to blare it out anymore. If you ever find a video of mine and it's blared out, that's my old plate. It's a different number anyway.
Geggy.
On to Skeggy.
He's a sick.
I had a tax disc stolen from the bike, and they used to unscrew the old steel ones. They unscrewed it, took the tax disc, and then screwed it back in place again, like I wouldn't know. And I had the right-hand side mirror taken, just from a beautiful matching pair of mirrors, and they stole one. I don't know why.
That's disgusting.
And dust caps.
Dust caps?
Dust caps.
Jesus.
There was the bullet type.
Yeah.
Well, he's in Skegness after all.
Oh no, this one I didn't live in Skegness then.
No, it was in Hull.
Tax disc, but not the other two. They were Mansfield.
I've still got my old tax disc on the bike.
Okay, that's brilliant. Cheers, Skeggy. Let's go across the stuff again, Andy.
I had my missus stolen once, so I just carried on and got another one.
Are you sure it wasn't a windy day?
No, she's too heavy, mate.
Oh!
22 stone. Yeah, she just disappeared, and I just went off and get another one. But
Well,
no,
like I
seriously, I've had fairing bolts taken. I've had a foot peg taken, and yeah. My missus went to get on the bike and said, "Where the fucking hell did I put my feet?" And they'd gone, and they took me fairings bolts out of my fairings as well. So yeah, a tax disc. So yeah, that was in broad daylight in the middle of bloody Ipswich. So there you go.
Little bastard.
Oh, that's awesome. I've never heard that before. A foot peg.
If
Well,
you
they must have
push
an
it in
Allen
front of
key or
people.
something. Yeah, they had an Allen key and they just undone them all and took them.
The mothers.
Great.
We done Tosh.
Mad Max Chaz needed something to customise his next bike.
He did.
Alright, so that leaves it to me.
Yes.
Right, okay, yeah, cheers guys. And for me, I've had a bungee strap stolen and one tax disc, and that's all I've had stolen. And they took the whole tax disc, they didn't actually put it back on and screw it back on. They just
With the bungee strap, mate, the
I've been quite fortunate.
And me?
Oh,
Come on, Vicky.
Bike.
I had £10 stolen out of my top box.
Yes, you got video evidence of that, haven't you?
No, I found that. I
Stolen.
found that in your top
Stolen.
box. I found it in the top box. That was totally mine. Yeah. It wasn't stolen.
Andy, are you married?
Am I what? Married?
You two married?
For many long years.
Right.
Yeah, married.
When you're married, whatever you've got is hers. Whatever she owns is still hers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
So the £10 was hers all along.
He stole it.
Don't trust me. I totally know that. So,
It came out of his wallet, but he stole it.
Doesn't matter, it's yours. It's yours.
Actually, when I got married, I gained a house in the Philippines.
check you out, Mr. Posh Guy.
All we got to do is finish building it, yes.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, put the roof on.
Yes, actually, to be serious, the roof was blown off in the hurricane that they had there, and we do have to replace the roof.
Now you don't feel so funny, do you?
Or did someone steal it?
No, it's definitely the hurricane, the heaviest one that's ever landed on Earth.
Some people have said what they've had stolen.
Oh, right, okay. Do you want to go through those then?
Yes, I'd love to. So I can't see who it was just at the moment. Oh, von Schwarznatter had his oil cap stolen.
You've got lovely eyes.
O2 had
Like
his
piss
bag
holes in the snow.
stolen.
I'm going to send her a dog collar. As
Oh,
big
you
as
want a
dog
fucking
collar.
lead, boy.
Someone's going to die.
I was being serious.
A few people want to know, Blue Ninja Rider and Gazatron want to know, has your style of riding changed since you started vlogging or started riding?
That's a good question.
Has your style of riding
Good
changed
question,
since you started riding,
Yeah,
says
very
Gazatron.
France.
Great question.
Well, since I started riding, yes, because I was an idiot when I was a kid. But since I started vlogging, no, because I'd already got maturity that I needed to
didn't
ride.
actually want an answer to that. Sorry, Bo.
Actually, there was a moment apparently where you left your disc lock on and tried to ride with it on.
Yeah, that's true.
Sure, if you were.
Right, it's time for the quiz.
Oh, it's quiz time!
Right,
And it's gone.
Tell them the rules.
right. You don't need a bell, you don't need a buzzer. I just want you to shout your channel name.
Your YouTube channel name.
What the
So anyone with a long YouTube channel name.
Well, hurry up and get up with it before the two guys that normally win come back.
Well, if we start now, we might be behind.
So let's have a practice.
Also, can we wait until Keith loses his voice on his
That's not fair.
Let's have a practice so I know what everyone's channel names are.
Right, and I can tell you right now that no one has got a channel name called or I know.
Okay, I'll start with mine. Calm Biker.
Mine is Flurb. That'll be easy. Easy to hear.
My other channel is called.
How do you spell that, Dave?
Yeah, Squeaker.
Stop being silly. I want
Okay,
your channel names.
You are silly.
My channel name is. There.
Copy.
No.
No, seriously, just say your channel names.
Beast Rider. Come on, that's easy.
Yes. Chase.
Chase Jasper down.
There you go.
That's a bit long.
Yeah, everyone is pimping their channels at the same time, so just suck it down, guys.
Keith.
Suck it down.
Wyvern Biker.
Yay! Well done, Keith. Well done.
Keith remembered his channel name. Well done.
Richard.
Calm Biker.
You should have helped him.
Biker.
He's not there.
Geggy.
Skeggy Cruiser.
Hang on, I'm writing him down.
I can't remember what his channel is now. What's his
Do you have to write them down?
Andy.
Andy.
Andy?
Suffolk wanker. Well, with that then.
I thought you were from Norfolk.
No, you silly boy.
That would be Suffolk inbred.
Yeah. Most of them are around here, I'll tell you. Most of them have only got one tooth. They call it Seymour.
Tosh?
Oh, sorry, that was backwards. Tosh 23.
And Dave.
Who am I? UK 1.
You're Dave.
Is there a Who Am I UK 2?
Oh, Christ. Am I in the business? Can I get to play?
No, because you can see them.
I've not looked at the answers. I've not even seen your
No, but you'll
question.
be able to see them.
How can I play? Why not?
He wants to play with
I
himself.
want to play. I'm not going to look at the answers. Honestly, I don't even know what the questions are. Mr. B's brain dump.
Mr. and Mr. B's brain dump.
That's
If
what I just
you
said.
say your channel name wrong...
I just said it right.
No, you didn't. You said Mr. and Mr.
I didn't. I said Mr. and Mrs. B's brain dump. I had to say it
You
really
said
quick.
it right that time.
I had to say it quick because it's a long name. And I want
Wrong.
to
You did say it wrong first time. Mr. Self-Important, listen to me.
I just say boss. I'm so self-important.
Richard?
What?
There's no buzzers this week, or this month. You just shout your channel name.
No, he's got 2 channels. Which one would you like?
Hey, he's got 2 channels.
I've got 2 channels.
Yeah,
What's he got? Calm Biker and Angry Biker?
I've got 2 channels.
don't worry about it, Andy. You'll never keep up. You can't keep up with videos as it is.
No, I know, mate. I know. So let's go with your main channel name.
Rudy McBoobs.
Can I have my main channel name as Ping?
No.
No.
You know, the problem with your question there, Calm Biker, is you said, can I?
To a woman.
And it all went downhill from there, really.
Right, question number 1.
There we go.
Who was the gladiator who led the revolt against Rome?
Tosh
Suffolk
23.
Andy.
Tosh, I think, was first in there.
Russell Crowe.
No!
No.
No, you twit.
Who was the gladiator?
Spartacus.
Correct,
Second.
Suffolk Andy.
Well done, Andy.
Who was it then?
It was Spartacus.
Who's the fucking actor?
It was Spartacus.
I am Spartacus.
I am Spartacus.
I'm guessing if we want actor-related answers, then we start with who was the actor.
Okay, well, who was the actor who played Gladiator in the film?
You're not asking the question.
Dad.
Mind your own business, Tosh.
Wait a
Jeremy.
minute, we started another quiz.
Donald Sutherland. No, it wasn't Donald Sutherland, was it?
Oh dear. Come on, get to
Douglas.
order.
Douglas.
That's him, yeah. You
Oh, yeah, I get some points.
That was
I get some points from Tosh's question.
No.
Russell Crowe.
Question number 2.
Question number 2.
Number 2.
On which island are both Noel Coward and Bob Marley buried?
Tosh 23.
Tosh?
Oh, shit.
Islands in the Sun. That one.
No?
Did you not get the question?
Wait, no.
Beast Rider. I got it.
Yes.
Jamaica.
Yes.
No,
Oh, I knew that one.
Come on.
She went of her own accord.
Like a boss.
Question number 3. Which James Bond film is set mainly in Japan?
Tosh 23.
Tosh?
Finger.
No, it wasn't. It was Doctor No.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, Mr. and Mrs. B's brain dump.
Yes.
Moonraker.
No.
They're Googling that now.
GoldenEye.
No, whoever that was. That was an
It's a
American.
bloke-
All the Americans are getting -1. I don't know which one it was. I really
Right.
was.
Is that the question then? Because everyone's Googled it by now.
Right, who's the fastest Googler then?
It was the bloke with 3 nipples.
Scaramangus.
That's him.
No,
Was it
you've only lived twice.
That was in Japan.
Actually, it was in America.
Okay,
but
no one got that one.
Okay, question number 4. Complete the title of the 1992 film White Men Can't
Jump!
Jump!
UK1.
Beast Rider.
Who am I? UK1.
Dave.
Jump.
Yeah.
Just for down, got that one.
Oh my god, what a dick.
What is the answer?
Thank you, Andy. I didn't know you felt like that about me.
No, it's alright, I just need to learn the rules, obviously.
There's a lot of love in the room.
Because I'm sat right next to it, that's a problem. Go on.
Apologies to our American friends. You may know the answer, but you're less like, mind you, these lot won't know it. How many banks in the UK can legally issue banknotes?
300.
Mr. and Mrs. B. Freedom?
Yes.
1.
No.
Sorry, Andy.
That is a very trick question.
Wyvern Biker.
3.
Nope.
Who am I?
Wyvern
UK1?
Biker.
2.
No.
Who am I? UK1?
Dave.
7.
None.
No.
Tosh.
Tosh.
7.
No.
Beast Rider. Beast Rider.
No,
Beast
it's
Rider.
not. It's because the treasury.
Ryder. Bobby.
5.
No.
Oh.
Give up.
Tosh.
Go on, Tosh.
4,788,942.
Can I have another go? Something, Andy.
Yeah.
He's
No.
googled it.
Nope.
I've already said none.
Let's stop because I don't want to be on minus 500 at this rate.
It's 8.
Hey.
I was closest. I said 7.
That was going to be my second guess.
Unfortunately, you turn around and started Tosh.
An exact answer. I've got a tiebreaker, which is closest.
Right, so what happens now? Do we,
Hang on.
no one gets a point then for that
No.
one.
Question number 6. In Jack and the Beanstalk, how many beans did Jack get for his
Who am
cow?
I?
Mr. and Mrs. Freedom?
Dave?
3.
No.
Mr. and Mrs. Freedom?
Andy?
5?
Yeah.
Yeah!
But you cheated, so I'm taking one off.
I'm not cheating.
Here.
I know the story. I'm not looking at the answers.
It's face of the picture.
That's outrageous. That is outrageous.
Oh, I
You
had it
go,
right.
girl.
I had it right. I was just one question ahead of you. I'm sorry.
In which city did Martin Luther King give his famous I Have a Dream speech?
Birmingham.
Louisiana.
Don't forget to say channel name first, because otherwise you look a right idiot.
Beast Rider.
Straight out.
Bobby.
Birmingham.
What?
Bobby.
This is Washington, D.C.
It was.
Well done.
I was
That's
going
the
to say,
one.
you never came over to Birmingham.
Actually, I didn't know. I thought his name was Dr. Martin Luther King, not Martin Luther King.
Well, if
Question
you want-
number 8. In the sitcom, what is the surname of George and Mildred?
Skeggy Cruiser.
Oh,
Skeggy.
Roper.
Yes.
what was it?
Right.
Wait, in the sitcom, you didn't say which sitcom.
The sitcom George and Mildred.
Georgia Mildred.
Oh.
I'm glad you got it, Skeggy, because I was going to say Mumford.
That's a point off then.
Number 9. In which city was the American Live Aid concert held in 1985?
Who cares?
Skeggy, no.
Mr. and Mrs. B. Freedom?
Los Angeles.
New York.
No.
Damn it.
Wyvern Biker.
Wyvern Biker.
New York.
No.
That's what I just said.
I wasn't listening.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Anyone else?
Suffolk, Andy.
Suffolk Andy.
Boston.
No.
Tosh 3.
Beast Rider, Beast Rider, Beast Rider.
He's
Come on,
googled it.
Tosh.
Sorry, I got so confused with Beast Rider, Beast Rider, Beast Rider. Let him go
You
first.
didn't Google it fast enough, Bobby.
Sorry,
Oh,
tell
London.
him. I thought he said Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Bobby.
London.
No. The American.
What?
Oh, the American. Okay.
Oh, Google again. Google again.
Wait, hold on, wait.
Philadelphia.
There we go.
Philadelphia.
And
Philadelphia.
question number 10.
Terrible.
Which is the largest non-polar desert in the world?
Tosh 3.
Who was that?
Tosh,
Tosh.
that would be the Sahara.
That would be the Sahara. Well done.
Oh my god, you got all right. Well done,
Right,
Tosh.
let's tot up the scores.
I would have had that one too. Damn.
I thought that was a trick question. I was
Tosh
thinking about it.
23.
Is Carl Biker alive?
Hello.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Oh,
I just thought
I
it was
reckon I've got a good chance of coming into the top 5 by saying nothing.
why not say?
We actually have a winner. Okay.
And it's not you.
We have Tosh and Chase on -4. Followed by Mr. B, Calm Biker, Wyvern Biker, and Bobby Beastrider on -2.
Yes, I'm not last.
How did I get -2? I haven't said a bloody thing.
Because you get -points for not saying anything.
All right, okay. Well, as long as we're clear on the rules.
That's because you weren't here.
Someone back me up, that's always been the rules.
That's
Yes.
true.
I've never known that rule.
Hang on.
Vicky,
So, hang on, let me
Vicky.
just clarify just for a second, right? Now, if I'm not sure of the answer and I don't answer anything, I get -1 anyway.
That's correct.
Don't answer any of the questions, you get -points for not participating.
Oh, okay. But if I don't actually manage to get the answer right before someone else, I don't get
As I remember the rules, it was always Mrs. B is the final answer.
Exactly.
Mrs.
In
B.
a close second, Dave, that was nicely done, but you still got -1.
Crawley Bum Lake didn't work.
Which means, by a process of elimination, our winner on 0 points is Mr. Skeggy Cruiser.
Yay!
Geggy wins with no points. Excellent.
I reckon that boy Mrs. B is a scorer on QI.
I was wrong.
Brilliant.
Just
I
because
Got
I
the
know,
lowest scoring winner ever.
just because I know
Vicky,
what-
Vicky, where the hell was I then?
what you should have asked was
-2.
Okay.
in the sitcom George and Mildred. What was the little boy who lives next door? What was his
Oh,
name?
Tristan.
Well done.
Tristan.
Well
I
done,
get all
guys.
these questions from an app.
From an app.
Yeah.
Right,
But the
brilliant.
one that you wrote yourself.
No,
Bye, Andy.
I'm not that clever.
I think we've
put up in a hub.
right, so there we go. Skeggy's won the quiz.
Skeggy one?
I've never won before.
It means
Oh.
Well done, Skeggy.
I normally only ever win raffles.
Oh.
Alright, yeah, we don't want a speech or that.
Well, I must admit, I won the lottery on Wednesday.
Did you, babe?
Yeah, nice 25 quid there.
Oh,
Wow, £25.
Yeah, 25 whole new pounds.
pretty good.
Well, that's pretty good. I normally get like £3.50 and then lose the ticket and can't be asked to go and claim it.
Well, it does offset the thousands of pounds I've spent on it so far.
Yeah, a little.
A little bit.
At least you got some money to put a roof on that house in bloody Philippines.
Alright.
Yeah.
Still it's over.
Yeah, let's get back to it. Right now then, let's go back to Q&A. I'm just going to quickly say goodbye to Big Kev. He says, see you all later, people. Great show. I'll watch the rest later.
Night,
Right,
Kev.
safe, mate.
Good luck, mate.
Invisible.
Time out. What does R5, M8, R1 mean?
What?
It means ride safe, mate, ride invisible.
Yes.
Is that what the MF is?
Yes.
I always thought people were being really rude.
Ride safe, mate.
No, it's
R1.
RSMF you're thinking of, Richard, and I thought it was that too.
That's Ride Safe, my friend.
I thought that was ride safe, motherfucker.
Motherfucker!
I said.
That's what I always thought
Yeah,
it
how do
was.
we say? Right, motherfucker!
I said that.
M8.
What it means.
Well, wait, it is.
Whenever I said it to Mr. B, it was really short. Yeah. Carry on, Troy.
There was always two. There was the live hangout, ride safe, my friend, and there's the off-air hangout that is ride safe, the other words.
Yeah, but it's all about riding safe at the end of the
Yeah.
day.
So it's ride safe, mate, ride I.
Ride invisible. It's in the
M8.
screen right now.
And if I'm doing it to a woman, not that. If I'm writing that,
Ride invisible.
then sometimes I'll write RSS for Ride Safe Sister, and sometimes I'll just put RSB to a fella for Ride Safe Brother.
I just use RSB for all of them. Like, ride safe brother or ride safe babe.
Yeah, I'd read that as Ride Safe Bitch.
Yo, bitch, ride safe.
All right, get it right. Get it right. It's biatch.
Yeah.
On a New York.
Andy, you're just so uncool. You know what I mean, Andy? You need to get with it, man.
Mark, you can give me all the street talk, down with it and all that. Yeah?
Just cringe. My cringe glands are going crazy now.
Tosh, down with the kid.
Stop it, you middle-aged
Do
men.
it.
Stop it, all of you.
What, all of them?
That's awful.
All the down with the kids stuff. It's just.
Let's not talk about kids.
Just let it go.
Hanging with the homies.
Let it go.
Don't.
Down with the hobos.
Alright, guys, I have to go. I will talk to you guys later. It was awesome hanging out with you guys.
Okay, dude.
Yeah,
Bye, darling.
ride safe, ride invisible.
Be good.
Ride invisible and ride safe, motherfucker.
RSM8RI.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
just go on to the next
Tosh
one.
is still trying to do
broken
spelling.
his
It's like,
brain.
what's going on? Right, right, so Bimble Boy Blue, he says, I'm looking at getting an MT-07, nice, for my first bigger bike after I passed my test. If you were starting over and were choosing your first bigger bike, what would you guys choose?
Blackbird.
That's a hard question.
SV6 with
no.
the in red.
Yes, Mrs. B. Okay, well, Mrs. B's put out there right away. Yes, B.
I suppose it depends on how much money you've got, don't it?
Yeah.
I quite like the MT-07 actually, but I also like the ER6.
Ah.
Yeah.
I like the looks of it. The only thing I've got against it is it's like Richard's bike it's virtually impossible to get a decent exhaust pipe for it without replacing the old system.
But when you do replace the old system, it is pretty good.
Yeah, because it growls at you and spits flat.
Same with the SV though, to be fair.
I will not change from the Indian. I love Indian. However, if I was going to get a second bike, I have found this, and I kind of like it. In fact, I quite like it a lot.
Is it an Indian?
What?
Nope.
Oh, I see. It's AMG. No, it's what? What is it?
Is the Envy Augusta?
You like the MV Augusta, do you?
Do you think it would be suitable as a first bike for someone who just passed their test?
But that one,
Definitely. It's not like it's going to go anywhere, is it? Ask if Infamous Biker was on, he'd tell you.
It's just like every other sports bike to me, though. That's the problem.
No, some of them go really fast and don't break down.
And a hubcap, you're not boring. We are coming to your question next, I promise.
we swear. We swear.
Don't swear at him, he'll leave.
Why do people call him hubcap? It's hepcat.
I thought it was hubcap. That's what Andy says. It's hubcap.
No, it's hepcat.
Because Andy can't read, he can't say hepcat.
It's like hepatitis C, hepcat.
Hepatitis C.
I still like that bike. I'd have that if I had the money.
What
Oh.
one?
It's called an Aviton.
That's pretty, I like that.
Oh, it's shiny.
It's all engine, that's what I like about it.
I think I'd go for a Sinclair C5 myself.
I wouldn't like to get that dirty. Whoa.
Is Bimble Boy Blue actually asking this as a sensible question, do you think?
Probably
I don't
not.
know, Richard, but I'll tell you what, your voice sounds sexy.
Cheers, me old mucker.
I think you need to have a little bit of a cough.
He says, I'm looking to get an MT-07 for my first bigger bike. So, he's obviously thought about it. I mean...
I think you get bored of that one really quick.
What would you reckon, Rich? Kawasaki?
It depends how stupid I'm being. My first bike, when I got on it at first, I thought, oh, this is quick. And then about a month later, I was thinking, this is too slow. And then I've done that again with the Z750.
Fuck me, I'll be on a bloody high bus soon.
Well, I am slightly tempted by a Z1000, but I'm saving up for an H2. And then I don't know where I'll go from when I get bored of that one being too slow.
What, a 300 horsepower H2?
Sorry?
A 300 horsepower H2?
No, I'd get the street legal one.
Right.
It's only about 220 horsepower in it.
It's a ridiculous amount of money, though.
Yeah, I know, but it's a laugh, isn't it?
I'll tell you what, Richard, send me some money and I'll tickle you. That'll make you laugh.
Well, let me just say my GoFundMe site is going to be appearing on down here, and please add it to that. I need a new bike.
Yeah, but by the time I can afford it, there'll be second-hand ones that'll be a lot cheaper.
I've never bought a brand new bike. That's ridiculous. I wouldn't want second-hand.
She loves a second-hand. Oh, sorry.
What the hell's that, Bobby?
Our buddy Chaz put this up on Facebook the other day.
Yeah, he did.
I'm not sure what the hell it is, but...
Has it got an umbrella on top of it?
Seat's a bit high for me.
What?
You haven't touched the floor on that one, Richard.
Richard, seat's high for you. What do you think?
I mean, look at you guys.
What? I don't understand that at all. Do you, lie on it?
Judging by the wheels, it looked like they've copied my design off the bikes that I built.
Yeah?
That is so weird. That's
It's not weird, is it? It's fucking ugly. Sorry, it's ugly.
I like it.
It's got an 07 R1 rear swing arm.
Okay, well, look at the picture now.
Wait.
Go back one. Yeah, look at that picture now. Look at the guy stood next to it with the long dip and the stupid coat. It's fucking shit, isn't it, really?
He's shagging it. He's got his dick out and he's shagging a hole in it.
Is this just somebody got the scale wrong when they drew the seat?
Mm-hmm.
And they thought, well, I'm not going to admit my mistake. No, it's on purpose.
It's like there's a fuel tank under the seat. So would you lift it? It's like
that bike is called the Yamaha Surf.
What?
Wow.
So you stand on it?
It's a surfboard.
Yeah.
You take it to the beach. You take your seat off, and away you go. Ride the waves, baby.
Not on some of that shape, you couldn't.
I'll tell you what. If anyone ever buys that bike, I'd give them one word of advice: don't stop riding it, because if you do, you'll probably get beaten up. You
just don't ever stop.
Don't stop.
Yeah,
Don't stop.
What that needs is a tail tidy.
What?
Yeah, that'd sort it out, Richard. Just a tail tidy.
Right, I'm going to bed.
Alright, tough.
I need my beauty sleep, as you know.
I'm already in bed, look.
Oh. I can only dream, Keith. I can only dream.
You know what this means, though? That means we're all in bed with you, Keith.
That's very loving of you.
It's a fucking orgy! Yes!
The only thing that bothers me is the distance we are away from Keith. Where are we?
We're actually still live as well, so before Bobby gets excited about being in bed with Tosh, maybe let's go to the Q&A.
You would love it. Oh my god, you walk like John Wayne.
Very quickly about that bike, it looks like an ironing board, says
excellent, yeah, iron your leather.
Right, Hubcap has a question that says, when he was, and this is a serious question, no being silly, especially you, Dave, I'll mute you if you start. I was asked when sorting out my bike insurance if I would like pillion to be added. I said no. Does this mean I'm not insured if I crash with a pillion on, or the pillion isn't covered if I crash? Am I breaking the law if I take a pillion?
Yes.
Correct.
I looked it up before. Not necessarily. It varies from insurance provider to insurance provider, so you need to check. Your problem is if you have a crash with a pillion and they're hurt, you'll be stuck with a big bill if you are not breaking the law.
Hang on. Let's just clarify that for a second. So, you want a motorbike, say, will you ever take passengers? And I kind of say, well, yeah, but not very often. So that means I'm covered. But if you say no, never, that means that if the passenger gets...
No, he was asked if he wanted pillion cover.
Oh, hang on. That's messing with my head slightly, because if I go and buy a car and get insurance and they say, do you want insurance for passengers?
Pillion cover costs more.
Yeah, not much more.
But
I added about a tenner to my policy, I think.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, are we expecting some passenger cover now for cars to come along, or what?
Wouldn't surprise me, the thieving fuckers.
Oh, it gets worse, Andy. Some insurance companies now are refusing pillion cover for certain bikes.
Well, I'm guessing if they haven't got a seat, then they're within the rights.
Well, if there's no seat...
No, for bikes that can take pillions, for sports bikes and high power bikes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is that because black girls get trapped under the rear mudguards of our buses?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen that one.
I've seen that one. It's quite funny.
It looks painful.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't be nice, but you know, would you get on the back of a hire bus that had an extended swinging arm?
No. No. I wouldn't get on the back of anybody.
So, yes, Hubcap, I think you're right. You do need to read your policy details, as boring as they are. You need to check that the lovely Mandy is covered.
But I have to add one more thing to that, is that when you take bike insurance, do they have to state that you're not insured for a pillion?
They all
No,
are.
the onus is on you to read it, to read your cover and confirm it.
But who would think that, though? Who would think that are you insured to carry a rucksack on your back? I mean,
It's a standard question now.
Yeah, I
We
must
all
admit
ask the question.
it was a question they asked me when I had mine. Do you want a pillion? And I went no. But since I've got my lovely wife now, since I met her, I've added it on so we can go riding.
Jamie don't ride.
Oh! But actually, that's fair enough for the Vicar of Dibley comment.
How much cheaper is insurance if you don't have a rider? Can you declare that?
how much will it be if no one rides it?
No,
Just
but
tell them you've got a pillion, but you don't ride. It's just a pillion.
in seriousness, Richard, if you have a vehicle that has a sawn on it, you still have to insure it.
That's fine, but we're talking
Is that
about
true?
car
No,
I don't think it is.
for passengers.
So you don't have to insure it. But they will tell you that any bike that is stored without insurance, basically, if you're not bothered if somebody stole your property and you've got no coverage for it, you know, the difference is
It's law.
if it's been stolen and it's unsawn, registered to you, you're responsible. If somebody else is caught riding that bike on the road when it's sawn, you will get the fine.
No, it came into law about 18 months ago that if you have a vehicle that's sawned, you have to have insurance on it.
No, you don't.
I've
Just
got
check it on
one.
the website. It says here you
I've
must
got one.
have it if you use it on roads and public places, but you do not need to insure it if it's kept off the road and declared off the road.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm very, very sorry then.
Yeah, I've got one in my garage at the moment.
That's minus 1 point.
Yep.
Minus 10.
I'm going to win this in the end.
Hands up.
In the news, 90% of the news is actually fake. So
When's Hepcat Harley going to get a webcam and come and join us?
God knows. I'll tell you what.
That's a good question.
I'd ride to his house. Actually, that is a good question. Question for Headcat Harley. Yeah.
Cat.
Headcat Harley. Why don't you come on Hangouts? And if you're worried about a camera, then I can take you one. I'll give you one for free. So there's one for you, buddy.
I live closer. I've got 3 you can have.
Well, there you go. So we'll
There you
throw
go.
them at you. We'll actually throw them at you. So
I could-
you want to hear?
You guys want to ride over to my place and give me one?
Don't start that again.
There's no
I'm still
road
waiting for
to your house.
I'm still waiting for Chaz to give me his broken drift, but he won't. Not fair.
Speaking of Chaz, where is he? He's not been
Yeah,
around for
where is
ages.
Chaz?
I think his shift patterns changed, didn't they?
Yeah, he's either working or sleeping.
Well, that's not acceptable.
Well, we're missing the Chaz that is the great, awesome Chaz, aren't we?
Can we give some love to Chaz?
Some love to Chaz.
We love you, Chaz. Where's my drift?
It's not a vlogger.
At the screen.
But we still love him.
He's not the best vlogger in the world, but he's still
That's much
Chaz.
coming from you.
I'll put a vlog out today.
He doesn't make vids.
It was a really
I must say, Mr. B has made more vlogs and uploaded them than Chaz has in the past 2 years.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, but you know.
But anyway, we miss Chaz. And we miss
Yeah.
Tiff as well.
And Tiff, yeah.
Smiling quietly and waving in the background.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so we've got... Oh, hang on. Hubcap. I've got an iMac, so not sure about the webcam. Might be inside with the microphone. I don't know. We'll have to test it.
Yeah, it's all built in.
That sounds like a load of waffle to me, and I think the best thing to do is just get on here and stop waffling around.
Next week, a hangout featuring Hubcap.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hubcap. From now on until you come onto a hangout, it's going to be Hubcap.
Okay, Weggy says, evening folks, looks like the weather's started the bike season off proper this week. Let's hope it stays that way and the tarmac gets sticky.
Oh yeah.
Indeed.
And I'm glad Tosh wasn't in the air for that comment.
I do think I left it. And Rat Biker. Hello, Rat Biker. It's not a name I know. Good evening.
Awesome.
New viewer.
Everyone likes a rap.
What's the quickest you've ever decided on a bike you want? I spent about 5 minutes riding my mate's F650 Dakar, and 3 months later I rode an F650 GS home.
Yeah.
The quickest I've ever decided is like if I've gone past somewhere and the bike's been there and it's been the right price, then I've had it. Because at one time of day I used to buy and sell British classics, and the amount of times I've sort of seen one and gone, oh, nice bike, is it for sale? And they've gone, no, not really. And you go, go on, everybody has the price. And then they'll go, yeah, but I'd want at least this for it. And you know for a damn fact that it's worth a lot more. And you go, go on then. And before you know it, you've got it. Mostly because people back then, I mean, I'm talking sort of late 80s, early 90s, most people didn't realise how much their British classic was worth. So I bought them and sold them and made a
So you're a big con man.
No. I asked them what they wanted for it. They told me. I gave them exactly what they wanted for it. If it was too much for me and no profit margin, then I walked away.
Fair enough. What about Richard? What's the quickest you've ever decided that you wanted a bike and bought it?
0.3 seconds. Actually, it was longer than that. It was longer than that pause.
About half an hour.
What's going on, Tim?
I noticed you stole my my intro, didn't you, Randy?
Copyright strike on the way.
I never say that. I've said it once.
I think I'll be doing the spicy, and I'm gonna do a copyright claim. I think.
Yeah. I've got Disney lawyers actually, so we'll have to go through that process first. What's going on, Kim?
I was actually in bed, hence the dressing gown. But
oh, lovely.
I decided to join for a bit. I'm not really sleepy, so I thought I'd join for a bit.
Oh, awesome! It's awesome to have you along, mate.
Kev, we're just in the middle of a question, so I'm going to come back to you in 1 sec. But I'm going to go to Keith, Wyvern Biking, and what's the quickest you've ever decided to buy a bike?
Probably a couple of weeks. I've had an idea what I wanted, and I've then spent a couple of weeks looking for it, and then found one I really want, and I've kind of gone for it.
I bet you wear 2 Johnnies as well, don't you?
No, 3. I go bareback nowadays.
Oh! Bobby!
Oh. Keith uses very dumb.
Oh man, Let's see.
Keith uses the female concept of really. He's always taking it.
Yeah, but the real question is, do you leave it in?
Alright.
The problem on Keith using the female concept is oil.
Darling.
I guess we're on me now, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, I tested a whole lot of bikes, but then I walked into that Indian dealership and I looked at that Indian, and the first thing that hit me was just that, that vibe, that, yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta have this bike.
Boom, shaka, wow, wow.
5 minutes after that, baby, I was all up in there. I was in it. It's just like, I gotta have you, girl. I gotta have you. I need to have you.
He's gonna come in his bloody pants in a minute.
All that leather and black. Oh, I'm gonna ride you home, baby.
Like a bitch. Like a bitch.
I'm gonna
Alright, short answer, 5 minutes.
Excuse me, sir, you can't do that in the showroom. Excuse me, sir.
5 minutes. You don't last very long.
But the guy comes over and says, "Hey, you like that?" I'm like, "Yeah. I love it. I want it. Come on."
Oh,
Right, I'm done.
excellent.
Where the fuck are you full of that?
Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
Wow.
You've ever decided to buy a bike? You want poking? I don't think he's alive. Is he breathing?
Dave!
Dave?
Hey, oh, sorry. Sorry, when she mentioned me, somebody else spoke and I didn't hear who it was. I have to be very, very careful when it comes to money, because when I was young, I used to spend it all the time. So I am a very impulsive person. If I see something, I want to go and get it. But when it comes to things like that, I have to rein it back a lot, and I have to say to myself, I want it, can I afford it, do I need it? So nowadays it takes me about 2 or 3 weeks before I get something that's more than about 100 quid.
Which is sensible.
Yeah.
And then he rides them into the ground.
Oh yes, I do. I ride them till they drop.
Oh, so Andy, help me.
And then I pick them back up again, take the disc lock off, and ride them again.
You in a minute, Dave.
So, Andy.
Just a matter of seconds, really. I walked past the shop once, see a bike outside, went over to it, looked at it, went and shot and bought it. As easy as that. Never even read it. Just wanted it. Huh?
What was it?
It was an old CX500C about 20-odd, 30 years ago. And I just looked at it, and I thought, I've got to have it. And I just walked over to the shop and bought it.
Still a good bike,
Was it a good decision?
Yeah, lovely. I've still got one.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
I never ride it, though, but...
A bit boring, though.
It's fucking boring. I bought it on a whim. This one I got now, about 3 or 4 years ago. Rid it for a day, put it in the garage, and thought, "Fuck that shit."
I would love to have a 100 or a 125, so I could go screaming around the place like I used to.
Fucking boring bike, but there you go. Yeah.
You forget how easy.
Right, we'll go to Kev. Kev, sorry I muted you because we were getting echo, babe.
Oh, okay.
But there's no echo anymore.
Okay, what?
But there's no echo anymore.
Mrs. B, tell me what the question was.
What's the quickest you've ever decided on a bike you want?
I'm pretty impulsive, so pretty quick. Just I kind of decide and then I get it. And then I don't tell Jenny, and then I'm on the couch for a few days. That's basically it.
Have you bought another bike?
Sad thing is, it's true.
Oh man.
No, I haven't bought another bike.
I don't actually know whether my missus knows how big this Millennium Falcon is yet. She knows I'm buying it, and she knows I'm making it. I don't think she realises it's 3 foot big.
That'll be alright for Andy, it'll be fine.
Hey, next got fucking Mars. You know what I mean?
Andy, do you want to come and sit in the cockpit?
Actually, that sounds really wrong.
Why do you think I said it?
For comedy effect.
Right, Neil Bridges says hello from West Sussex.
Hiya.
Bridges. That's
Hello. Oh, Ryan O'Neill.
I'm still getting echo. I'm going to have to mute you again, darling.
It definitely can.
I don't know why. It can't be me because I've got a headset on, so I don't know how it can be me.
But when we meet, here it goes.
If we get any more echo, we'll seek them out and thwart them.
What?
Sergeant Markins, in reference to the Bomb Chicka Wow Wow music, is saying that things are getting hot in here.
Yes, you do.
Or not.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Bobby's taking off his clothes.
Sergeant Markins could have said that a lot better than me.
Yeah. Von Schwarznatter Schwarznatter, testing me now, says, do I have to have Skype to take part? No, but it's easier because that's the easiest way to get the link.
Yeah, you add me to Skype, and then I can send you a link, and you can join the Hangout crew, and everyone gets the link, and anyone can join. There's no click in the Hangout. Anyone can join. It's as simple as that. But if you're a twat, then we'll kick you out.
You ain't kicked me out yet.
You're on your last warning, mate. So yeah, brain dump if you want to join us on Skype, and then we'll send you the link.
And there's a link in the last, the actual vlog, the first vlog, the rubbish vlog that I put out today. Is a link in that as well.
Okay.
What?
It's Geraldine.
Have you seen me?
Would you fuck off, Richard?
Oh my god, that's why he's been so quiet. He's been busily making the background.
Mr. B, will you please put a beep over your wife?
I'll tell you what, they're all brave, I have to say, because next time, we'll go ride out.
They don't need to come on a ride out.
I know probably will. I know that there'll be some blooded bodies that, you know, are all they need for.
Oh, I know women don't forget. You're just on the ride out for no reason. Just meet up. Hello, how are you? Poof. There goes the fish.
Hey, Mrs. B's going to ride out, and we need a special invitation for Carnbike.
Yeah,
we're going to visit Carnbiker's house. We're going to knock on the door. We're going to say hello. Oh dear.
I'm doing my community service, free dental work.
Oh dear.
Anyway, so
definitely carnage when Mrs. B gets on her bike, I tell you.
Hubcat says, I got a brand new Harley 48 on eBay, and when I got it, I hated it and sold it 10 days later. Let that be a lesson to you.
And then there was nothing.
And what?
Hello?
I think she was saying something along the lines of, "Would that be a lesson to you buying off eBay?" Well, I bought my bike off eBay and I haven't any problems with it. Hello?
Well, while we're waiting, you know. Yeah. All
I'm sorry, mate. I am a proper British gas engineer, and I have indeed come to fix your boiler.
Oh, man. I wonder if anybody can actually tell what movie that's from. Nobody's going to admit to being that big a perv.
Debbie Does Dallas.
No, but they do sound very
Deep
similar.
throat.
Yes.
Deep throat. There
Yep.
you go. Linda Lovelace.
That's the one.
That's
Never
the
seen
one.
Oh, yeah. I used to work in a porn shop a long time ago, and
What is a
I'm sorry,
model?
an adult novelty store. We'll put it that way. I worked in one long time ago, and that put that on over the loudspeakers one time, and just like had everybody just bopping around the store. It was really great. And then the owner came in just as it ended, and I'm like, "Damn, that was good timing."
It also happened to Andy and Mrs. B.
They left us. Oh man. See, what'll really shock them is if they come back and we're on a sensible topic.
Has anybody got one?
What, in this group?
How has your vlogging style changed since you became a vlogger?
Oh man.
Well, we've got a question here from Neil Bridges. He says, "What is the worst bike you have ever owned, and how long did you keep it?" There you go, Bobby.
Wow. Wow. Oh man. The worst bike I've ever owned was an old '82 Harley Lowrider. I still had my old bike and I wanted to work on a second one. And the person I got it from rode it so hard. And when I got it, the damn thing was pretty near falling apart, just about to die. And I think I had it for about a month and a half before I decided I'm really never going to be able to fix this thing. And sold it off for parts. Got more than I paid for it too, so it was good.
My worst was my Yamaha XS250 SE I had, and I bought that knowing it was a bag of crap because I was being very silly on my RD350 power valve that I had. I was doing things like 80 miles an hour down a 40 mile an hour dual carriageway with no air in my back tyre. And things silly like that. And I bought that to slow myself down to get sensible and so I can keep my clean license clean. But I kept it for 2 years, believe it or not, even though I still had the other bike. I kept that for 2 years and just cruised around. It would not go 65 miles an hour down a hill with a tow off a lorry. Couldn't do it.
Wow. That's kind of sad, dude.
Yeah, but I had to slow myself down, otherwise I'd have killed myself. These were the years when we passed our test and then could get on any bike we liked. And there were a lot of kids that were passing the test on a 125 and then getting 1,000 and killing themselves within a week, which is why they brought out these CBTs and other training courses and stuff.
On the plus side, though, there were lots of cheap thousands for sale.
Only a few scratches on it.
What about you, Skip? What's the worst bike you've ever had, mate?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't even hear the question. I was
Sorry, mate. What's the worst bike you've ever had, and how long did you keep it?
The worst bike I ever had was probably Aerial Square 4.
You're going back a bit now.
I was going to say there's a name I haven't heard in this millennium.
I thought that was washing up powder.
The Aerial Square 4 was a 1000cc straight 4. Basically a car engine chucked into a bike, and it was specifically built originally for having a sidecar on it. Mine did have to start with until the sidecar decided to part directions with the bike one day. Luckily, it did it just as I was pulling up, and the sidecar went one direction, and the bike carried on straight. But I should say that was the worst one. But then again, it was my own fault. You know, MOT standards weren't what they are now, and it had been stood for something like bloody 10 years. And you know, I get it a good service, cracked it up, got it going, stuck it through an MOT. Because of its age, it passed on many regulations and things like that. Basically, went straight through.
We're still alive.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Mr. and Mrs. B, what do you think about that question? What was yours?
Oh my word. Right, just to
I'll
let
be
you know,
one for you, Andy.
we lost internet connection, have no idea what's happened over the past 10 minutes, so obviously we're not responsible for any of the conversations and any of the...
Normally are.
Yeah, but I
Oh,
don't
dear me.
motherfuckers.
It's been really sensible.
Yeah,
What if we worked out as soon as you went off here, sort of came sense.
Oh, dear.
right.
Here's a picture of the one that's exactly like the one I had.
Yeah.
Yep. That was the one. Well, that's exactly like the one I had.
Oh,
Yeah. Alright. I was gonna paint it and do all sorts of crazy work to it, and nope, it was falling apart. Like, nope. That's it. Done. Sell it.
What about you, Andy? What's the worst bike you've ever had, Andy, and how long did you keep it?
Is that a question to me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're running it now, mate. You're not. You're just in the background.
Oh, the worst bike I ever had.
I'm trying to unmute Kev and I can't.
No, Kev has to unmute himself. He can't do
Kev,
it, so.
unmute yourself. Sorry, apparently it's not you that's echoing. I'm
I'm
really sorry. Don't open your dressing gown, babe. Do not do a tosh.
I was going to say to him,
Oh no!
I say, Kev, take your dressing gown up and come and join me. I've got room in my bed.
Show a bit of nipple. Da, 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 da.
Oh, hey.
Boom, chicka, dow, wow.
The worst bike I ever had.